Brief on money, free unlike everything else. Most of these savings accounts are quietly costing you money. One of them isn't. Stay to the end to find out which. Let's kick things off with a name you might not have on your radar. Recognize Bank and their top 2-year fixed savings account. This one's offering a rather cheeky 4.85% interest rate, which sounds pretty tasty at first glance. Plus, you've got the flexibility of getting your interest monthly, annually, or at maturity. But here's the thing. You're locking your money away for 2 years. In today's fast-paced financial world, that's practically an eternity. And with the Bank of England's base rate sitting at 3.7%, what might feel like a great deal could be stale. But about smart has. Bullied by the bad muttered by Meet Hodge Bank with their 5-year fixed savings account at an eyebrow-raising 4.86%. Only a smidge higher than recognized, but here's the catch. You're committed for 5 whole years. That's longer than most celebrity marriages. Sure, you'll get steady returns, but with inflation currently at 2.8% and the next MPC decision looming on the 18th of June, you might want to think twice before tying your money up for that long. But if you're a patient sort, this could be your little nest egg. That said, let's not get too cozy, because brothers might have down the court enough. Now Close Brothers steps into the ring with their 1-year fixed savings account, offering 4.8%. This is a bit of a wild card. It's slightly less than the others, but a wild card. It's slightly for 1 year. At maturity, you're free again, unlike our friends stuck in 5-year limbo. However, there's no monthly or annual interest payments here. You get it all at the end. It's like waiting for the big reveal on a game show. Still, this one's perfect if you prefer a short-term commitment. But before you start packing your bags, AFIN Bank has something intriguing. Penny with a 2-year fixed-term account, issue 6, offering a fixed 4.8%. The range of deposits is broad, from a modest £1,000 to a whopping £200,000. It's a solid option for those with a bit more cash to stash. However, similar to Recognise, you're locking in for 2 years again. It's a middle ground between Close Brothers' 1-year and Hodge's 5-year, but it plays it safe with a competitive rate. Just bear in mind, it's fixed with rates, can bet feel beat it. Just bear in mind, it's fixed so. It rates gemeint Filkebankt, but da may count. Finally, we have Hampshire Trust Bank with their 1-year bond, issue 82. It offers a 4.61% interest rate, the lowest of the bunch, yet for just a year. The entry to this one is the easiest yet. You can open an account with just a single £1. The interest is guaranteed for the period, protecting you from any sudden dips in the market. It's straightforward, no frills, and it's FSCS protected. However, when you weigh it against inflation, the rate feels a bit underwhelming. But don't despair. It's time for the decide. So, where does that leave us? If you're chasing the highest rates and can handle a 5-year commitment, Hodge Bank takes the prize with their 4.86%. But if flexibility is your game, Close Brothers' 1-year offering at 4.8% might be your go-to. They provide a decent rate with a least time-locked commitment. As for the rest, they all have their quirks and benefits, but none quite strike the perfect balance of rate and accessibility like these two. Now here's a question for you to ponder. Would you prefer the highest rate with a long lock-in, or a right? Right, that's me done. Smash that subscribe button, Lenji. Go on, you know you want to.